explore, walk around, see what's about. Come on now. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Street art and murals on the street of Macau. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Down near the inner harbor, colorful artwork, street murals, and more. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Street art and murals on the street of Macau. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio. Yo, yo, Francisco Antonio.
So you have Francis Antonio, and then this was actually the sidewalk that goes up, and you could go up there and film. There's a giant wall here, so this wall would have been historically probably where the ocean would have been, most likely, and then this would all be reclaimed land. It's super flat, and the ocean is straight down that way. So I think we're going to start up at the top, and then we're going to come down and walk down Francisco Antonio. So stay tuned for that. Francisco Antonio, the street, Hua Day. And I hopefully you like that one. I'll put it up on the map so you can see that behind me already. I also just made some simple music, put it to bluegrass just to kind of see what that would sound like. It sounded all right. So that's the lyrics behind me. I just made some simple lyrics for it, put it into a program, and then that's what we produced. And this area is well known for the artwork. So you saw that in the intro, and you're gonna see me walking around in the walk and talk as well. And shout out to the guy that said hello in the fish restaurant as well. So always good to meet people when I'm filming as well. So okay, let's go check out Hua de Francisco Antonio and some of the streets around there with a similar name, like Calzada and others. You'll see them. Okay. So we were directly down there, and now we're up at the top. So this would all have been up in the historical Portuguese area. And then of course all these buildings would have came out differently. You're just kind of surrounded by all these tall buildings, and we're in this park now, and we're gonna kind of explore this whole space, and we're gonna walk down. But up the top, this is Aquino. It's like a little bit of a park, Largo de Aquino, and then the Francis Antonio is right here, the Calzada. And then before we go up, there's a lot of little stuff. So there's Aquino. There's these kind of cool looking buildings, like this one, kind of narrow, like that. And then the seminary right up at the base there. So there's a lot of Catholic references. Alfandega, that means like customs house. And then Alfandega goes to the right, down to Senado Square, and all the older historical Portuguese area. And then this one is a seminary street right here. So kind of some interesting stuff before we go down into the reclaimed land area. That space right there with those two birds, I guess there used to be a nice beautiful tree that was there, and then I think it went down in a typhoon, I think. So to commemorate it, they put up that box. They painted two birds on that. I don't know what that is exactly, but they painted an image on it. So that's the wall. Probably ocean probably went up to that, and then this would be all reclaimed land. To Francisco Antonio. Then this is all on reclaimed land, so all of these buildings would have been built on something that might have been maybe around I think they did a lot of this area around like 1870 to 1910, something like that, in that era. This street I think is Gamboa. Yeah, Gamboa. And we'll still keep on going down our street. So this Francis Antonio, we're on a Kua right now. There's a nice little place. And we also have the stairs. So the base we started with a calzada. And now we're on a Hua, the street. And then there's some other little stuff in here with other Francis Antonio, including this lane. So this would be where we're ultimately going to go, but I'm going to just do a little bit of a transition here. So we started up that way, Calzada, we're on the Hua, and now we're going to be walking down the Travessa. And so there's at least 3 streets with the same name. And there's some beautiful artwork in here that I wanted to capture. Like that one. And there's also a shrine in here too. So you got some beautiful shrines, some beautiful artwork. Hello.
Blogger?
Yeah. YouTube. I got a YouTube channel.
What's the name?
Sidetrack. Sidetrack.
Sidetrack?
Yeah. I'll show you. So pretty cool. Nice beautiful shrine right in here. And we got a fish restaurant right there, so they're selling lobsters and things like that. And then that's some of our artwork here. So see you later.
Okay.
Let me see, so we're gonna keep on going. I just turned off the camera briefly just to share with the camera, share the channel. Nice people in Macau. So this one actually leads into a plaza. So I'm just gonna walk through it real quick. And this goes into something called Sun Park. And we'll just highlight it real quick. You have all the black and white tiles everywhere. And you can see the waterfront all the way down. And you can see more artwork in this space too. 2 hotels, there's Sun Hotel and London Hotel. And we got a kind of a cool looking thing right there too. See Macau. So, okay, so now we're going to be back on our street. More artwork in here. So this is all Francis Antonio. And I'm going to follow this Travessa because of the artwork. Those right here are typhoon. Those are for flooding. So if there's a typhoon season ended, so I think it looks like they took them down. But during typhoon season, they'll put those up. And then if the water surges come in, then their business won't be flooded. So there's Travessa, the greenhouse. So now we're back on our street again. The greenhouse looks new. Don't know if I've seen that one before. Okay, so we're going to be coming up to the end of our Francis Antonio. Some of the apartments. And then straight ahead is actually a waterfront. And they're doing a lot of changes here. So this will change significantly in the future. They're building a train line. So they're building a train line that goes all the way up and down the street. And then it's going to end at that Sun Park where I went in for a moment. So yeah, this whole thing is in construction at certain points. And I think there's a train station I think it's called named after this park. And so I think that's where the station's going to be. And they just started it. I mean, they've been having construction for about a year or 6 months. Oh, right there. So I think they're going to be continuing to build on that. Okay, so that was a little taste of Francis Antonio. Yeah, there's like Casino Grand Lisboa up there. And so it's just that one street parallel to this one. And on that note, we're going to end it.
Wow, come on now. Yo, Francisco Antonio. Yo, Francisco Antonio.